Hello, this is Master Brumley, author of the Live Your Potential program. I'd like to today go over a video blog, the second principle in our Live Your Potential program. It's a very powerful principle, but you got to get a hold of the first principle. If you haven't looked back on the first principle of several of my students as well as myself blogging the first principle, then you should, because it really teaches us how to be responsible for ourselves, how to be responsible for who we are and what we want to accomplish in our life. Then the second principle goes into three different important entities: the body, the mind, and the spirit, and how they each work one to the other. I've been meditating on this principle for a week or so, and now it's time for me to kind of allow you to understand what it means to me. So I'm going to read it from one of my copies. It says, "My body is my temple, and I will treat it like my temple, but I am not my body. My mind is sharp and smart. I use my mind for learning and storing information, and for calculating and planning my goals, but I am not my mind. I am my spirit. My spirit controls my mind and body. My spirit connects to the God within for everything that I desire. When my mind and body are no more, my spirit will continue to live forever. I am spirit." This is a really cool principle, because what it really does is allow me to understand who's in charge and of what part is everybody in charge of, and what does each part mean, and what is the responsibility. So my body is my temple, and I will treat it like my temple. So I need to exercise regularly. I need to eat correctly. I need to rest adequately. All the things that I know I need to do. And a lot of times we just abuse the body, thinking that, well, it'll heal itself. I'm not saying don't be adventurous. I'm just saying there's certain tools we need to stand for, so we can accomplish having the energy of our body to accomplish our goals. Second thing, our mind. My mind is smart and sharp. It's important for us to tell ourselves that and understand what our mind is for. It is for learning and retaining information. Why do we do that? So we can calculate and plan our goals. That's what it is. It's not to put a bunch of junk in. It's not to understand a whole bunch of idle things. Now, there's nothing wrong with being entertained, but come on, we all should have a purpose in our life, and we should move toward that purpose. So the information that we need to put into our mind needs to be for that purpose mainly, and then entertainment can come later. And lastly is the spirit. See, the spirit's in control. The spirit should control the mind and should control the body. The spirit's the only entity that can go to the God within, and I say God within for the reason that everybody's out there looking for God somewhere. Well, we are told that God lives within us, so God's right there. It's not like you can escape it. He's right here, and therefore, and His Spirit is within, and it consults with our own personal spirit. They're two things. They're two entities, and we'll get into that later on. But this is what's important. My spirit controls my mind and my body, and it has the opportunity to go to the God within and ask for anything it desires. And then it has to tell the mind and tell the body what to do to make that happen. See, when the mind and body are gone, the spirit will live forever. I am spirit.